Productivity Arata. The internet allows us to work at home, and many companies now offer flexible employment contracts. So employees now have the opportunity to spend a few days a week working at home. There are people who are running their own digital businesses and also working at home. The idea of a home office looks very attractive, but many of these professionals who work at home have difficulty in focusing and getting some work done with quality. You are responsible for your work environment. Is it hard to concentrate? The responsibility is yours. Pick a corner of your house where there is little movement, preferably a specific environment conducive to work. And by far, this is the tip that will bring the most results to you. If you try to work on the kitchen table or on the living room while other people are moving around, children running, dogs barking, your grandmother asking you to go to the grocery store, etc., it will be virtually impossible for you to concentrate. So you have to create a space that you respect and others also respect. Everyone must clearly understand that this is a workplace. When you are in that workspace, you don't want to be interrupted because you're doing something important. Your work equipment must also be good. Invest in desks and ergonomic chairs. You will spend most of your time sitting in front of your computer. About 90% of adults will suffer from back pain at a certain point in their lives. So you can choose the desk and chairs that are right for you. In the office, we often don't think much about it because there are professionals in charge of buying the right desks and the ergonomic chairs that will allow us to work for long hours. However, most of the furniture we buy for our home is chosen because of its aesthetic, design and appearance, but it might not be appropriate to work for long hours. Therefore, you have to consult qualified health professionals you trust to make the proper adjustments, and also understand how far your computer screen should be and your keyboard positioning, as well as the height of your ideal chair. In my case, I have two spaces to work at home. I have a comfortable desk and I have a chair, but I also have a standing desk. I usually alternate between sitting and standing. The students of the Productivity Ninja course have access to information about how I use my standing desk. I also give the plans to do one. If you are a student, please log in now on our website and then go to class number 18 so you can download our standing desk design. The difficulty of working from home is not a problem of motivation. Some people with a backward mentality might think that the employee working at home will produce less because, well, he'll stay all day long in underwear or pajamas, will be sleeping late. Yes, it is true that there are good and bad professionals everywhere, but think with me. The opportunity that the company is giving somebody to work at home is a vote of confidence. Many employees who start working at home are very happy and they are full of motivation. They have more flexibility and they have higher quality of life. They are enthusiastic and they desire to do their best while working from home and then continue having that freedom. However, that very freedom can also be the biggest problem. The absence of rhythms and scheduling can also destroy the planning and structures of a working day. The professional working alone at home needs to have control and structure of what happens around him. If we have no structure, no clarity about priorities of our tasks and how to protect our time, we will only react to the different types of pressures around us, such as the requests from other people. And this will corrode our creative capacity. Be careful with overworking and underperforming. Interestingly, serious and responsible professionals end up working more hours at home than they would be working in the office. And unfortunately, there are cases where they produce less despite spending more hours in front of the computer. This is especially true when it comes to a job that depends on creativity and intellectual capacity. If we are distracted, if we are unfocused, we cannot reach our maximum intellectual production. We end up with that feeling of smallness, that we are not meeting expectations, and that will create anxiety. We wonder whether our work is good enough. So when we are in doubt, we work more than we would like. We keep trying to explore different ways to improve our work, and it becomes difficult to draw the line between the working hours and rest, so we work more hours than normal. The same technology that frees us to work from home instead of going to the office is the technology that keeps us connected all the time. It is even more difficult when employees work at different times or are located in different time zones. There is no more rest time. Some people rush to check for new email as soon as they wake up. Do you think I'm exaggerating? So please let me know here in the comments. Are you one of those people who check your email before going to bed and then again in the first thing in the morning? If so, please make a pause in the video now and then write the comment, hey, I also read email all the time. So then we can identify who you guys are. If you're not the type of person who reads email all the time, that's perfect. Now, for those of you who made the comment that you do read email compulsively, I leave the following questions for you so you can answer honestly. Do you think that this behavior is adding value to your work? Do you become a more valuable employee by being constantly available? Would it make a big difference if you would check your work emails only when you arrive at the office? And now comes the killer question. Look at your co-workers, and particularly those that read emails only when they are at the office. Are they as valuable to the company as you, or maybe even better paid than you are? There are employees who try to be more valuable by sacrificing personal life and being available 24 hours a day. And there are other employees who try to be more valuable by doing higher quality work. They create clear boundaries around the time that they are not available. We even know not to call them at the weekend, and we don't waste our time sending emails at night to them because we already know that they will not look at that until the next morning. So yes, there are some professionals who really need to be available all the time because the nature of their work is to take care of emergencies. But for the most of us, we choose to stay connected all the time because we like the idea of feeling important and connected. If you have been following the Productivity Arata series, you have seen me talking a lot about focus. And when we talk about focus, it means we know the value of an activity that should be performed. We don't want to spend much time dedicated to the wrong tasks that will lead us to working inefficiently. We want to make the best use of our time. The home office has a number of advantages. We spend less time and money commuting from one place to another. We are often more comfortable working at home, but there is also the challenge on how to be productive. If you are already a student of our Productivity Ninja course, I have one more surprise. We have a fresh bonus class that we just added in the students area. So you can just log into the website. And in case you lost your password, please get in touch with our support team using the link arata.se/contact. Please do not write support requests here on the YouTube comments because our team will not be able to help. Whenever you need any type of answer, please contact us using arata.se/contact. And after you sign in, you will find a bonus lesson where we will talk about how can you stop mixing personal life with work, what changes can you make in your home office environment to achieve greater concentration, what ergonomic changes should you make on your computer and furniture to be able to focus on the work at home, do you have the tables and chairs that you need to avoid back problems and ensure productivity in the long run, what type of lighting will ensure better results. I'll even give you a link to a special type of lamp that will decrease your sleepiness and will increase your efficiency. Do you have collaboration software that will help you get maximum productivity with your team? Finally, I'll share a minimalist technique that will surprise you, and you will realize how less is more. If you want access to all these additional tips, it's very easy. If you're already a student of the Productivity Ninja course, just log into the students space. And again, if you have any technical difficulties, please only get in touch with our support team using our official link arata.se/contact. Please don't write support requests on YouTube or social media because our team will only check our official channel. And if you're not a student, then you need to enroll in the Productivity Ninja course, which is our advanced course at Arata Academy for Productivity. It is a course with 20 extremely deep and detailed lessons. To enroll, it's pretty simple. You can visit arata.se/time management. The link will appear here on the screen, then you can follow the instructions, and I see you on the course.